My name is Mia Halton. It's about the challenges of being a human being, the vagaries of that, and how we work our way through our lives. I think really the women's movement as such, there's a thread of it running through my work. I knew about the feminists, and certainly it was prevalent when I was in college here in 69 to 73. But it's not really until the last 20 years that being a woman has really sort of entered into my work. Being a woman and also sort of feeling part of a movement has entered into my work specifically. My work is always installation. I think on my feet. I'm responding to being a human. How can I exist within the world that I find myself in? I'm not sort of quixotic, and I don't run from topic to topic, but I do take my ideas from writing, sort of current writing, older writing, news, what's happening. So yeah, my work is dictated by what's going on around me. I'm in particular drawn to Simone de Beauvoir at the moment, Rebecca Traister, other women writers. I'm not so much looking at women artists, but I'm looking more at the work of women writers, and like Audre Lorde. I mean, women who are looking at the challenges that all different kinds of women face. I was actually reading an essay by Adrienne Rich, and she mentioned a few names of early feminist voices, different feminists from different walks of life, and I thought, wow, I don't know who they are. And I was embarrassed. It was like, okay, Mia, you have your homework. So I started in with, I first started off with, women I know of, and then, I just went onto the computer and found loads and loads and loads of names, and I asked people. I went out with a couple of friends, and I said, hey, listen, who are the women whose names you are familiar with who've shaped you? And it was funny because I went around. I would go to Whole Foods or go to the grocery store or something like that, and somebody'd be ringing out my groceries, and I'd say, well, can you is there a woman in your life who has really shaped you, and can you, what's their name? Oh, my mother. And I said, other than your mother? And so then they'd have to think, and I came up with a lot of my ideas that way, just like walking around in my life and checking in with people. My art goals when I was at Kenyon are the same as they are now, and that really is to do the best art I can do, and that means being, kind of the best person I can be. I mean, not in a Pollyanna sense of the word, not as in a good girl, but as in, staying up with the challenges that come up as they come up in my life, and my artwork is a way of addressing those challenges and sort of finding a home or finding a safe space through those challenges, because I deal with some topics that are personally difficult for me. When I was here, what I did was to appreciate and take advantage of the smorgasbord of opportunities that were available to me, and used this place kind of as a jumping off place for sort of learning more about the world around me. When Kenyon took us on buses to the marches on Washington, I rode all the buses. I mean, I lived that life as fully as I can, and I think it set a precedent. I do the same now. It's like I don't shy away. I think what I really want to say is just, the old hackneyed, stay true to yourself. Know who you are as best you can. Stay true to that, and work that.